Tamara Birshak, and I'm your intuitive coach. Today, in this beautiful environment surrounded with these beautiful natural sounds, I want to share with you my story about how intuition literally knocked on my door. Today, when I look back, it all seems so easy, but believe me, it wasn't back then. My 20s were like try to imagine a sailing boat on a very rough and turbulent ocean. Imagine the worst possible sailing conditions and a sailing boat in the middle of all of this. Strong wind, big waves. Well, you can imagine that my sailing boat eventually, although I was very tough, it eventually hit a rock and sink to the bottom of the ocean. Well, I was then around like 26 years old, and I was very injured at the time. While my self-esteem, you can imagine, sink to the bottom of the ocean along with the sailing boat, and it took a lot of time for me to recuperate. And I made a decision to leave the old stuff behind, and that meant everything. My apartment that I was renting, my car, I sold it. I left my job and I broke up with my partner at the time and moved back home and started all over again. So I couldn't start like with a full power ahead, like let's go, I'm okay, let's do it, whatever needs to be done. But it was good at the time for one thing. I finished my university diploma thesis, and of course I had to find work so that I could make money. I did all of that. Looking back at the time now, I needed all of that. I know that now because I just couldn't hear the voice of intuition saying, move your boat in the other direction. And what I want to share with you today is not a secret. It's a word of mouth about the knowledge that is out there for anyone that can accept it, whether you know it, you see it, you feel it, you hear it. It's out there, and it's there for you no matter where you come from, what color you are, or what's your financial status or social background. I just want to share with you that if I had that tools, that knowledge about intuition back then, my boat would never hit the rock and sink to the bottom. My boat would go in the exact direction that I would, feel and think and point at, because I would be the captain of that boat instead of the circumstances that I was in at the time. So I want to share that you don't have to take the same journey as I did, because it was really hard. Because you can use the knowledge that is there for you to lead a better, more fulfilled, successful life, and you can achieve your goals. And that knowledge is brought to you by intuition. As I said, if I have had these tools back then, my ship would never sink. And well, intuition is like our GPS for living a life without mistakes in a positive way, of course. And you too can tune into your intuition, and I can help you with that. So that's That's what I wanted to share with you today. Have a nice day.